So quite often people ask me about buying at auction. Why should we go and buy a property at auction? We don't like buying at auction. We'd much rather just pay the price and buy the property. Well, yeah, okay, that's a fair comment. However, a lot of properties these days are going to auction. So if you're not going to buy at auction, or if you're not going to be interested in properties at auction, you're going to miss out on a lot of property. So my advice is have a look at everything. And if the property you really like happens to be an auction property, you can always make an offer beforehand, or you can go along to the auction and bid at auction if you want to. Or if you don't want to do that, take a chance that it's going to be passed in and have a bid afterwards, negotiate afterwards. But don't not go because it's an auction. Because think about it, properties that go to auction are generally highly desirable properties. That's why they're going to auction, because a lot of people will be interested in them. And yes, you might say, well, that means I'm going to pay more for them. Well, maybe not. But you are going to buy something that is in demand. And generally that'll mean that when you come to sell it in a few years' time, it will also be in demand because it's just that sort of property in that location. So don't put your blinkers on. Don't say, I'm not going to go to auction. I'm not going to buy at auction. Go and look at everything and make the choice on the property, not on the way it's being sold. Because that's a very personal thing for the seller, and the seller may have reasons for selling at auction. There may be a distressed sale. You might not know about that. They might have to sell the property. Certainly, if they're spending money on advertising and going to auction, it's a pretty good indication they're motivated to sell. If you buy at auction, at least you know that you've only probably paid $1,000 more than the other bidder. Whereas if you're buying with a price on it, well, you don't know, you've got no reference point. The owner might have taken $30,000, $40,000 less, but they put a high price on. You don't know what other people think about it, and you say, okay, well, I'll pay that price. Well, I'll offer them $10,000 less, which might still be $20,000 or $30,000 more than you need to pay. At least with auction, it's out in the open, everyone can see it, it's transparent, and you know, as I said, if you do end up buying it, you've probably only paid $1,000 over market at most, and you might have got yourself a bargain at best. So don't discount auctions. Go and look at everything out there, and happy hunting.